So, what you have to remember when you recite this Prajna Paramita, the few words of Prajna Paramita, the Lama Tonpa Chom Den, the Jinjava Dajam, and the Panjava Sheto, the Chato, the Omani, Munimani, Mamunai, so you have to remember, don't forget. It purifies, but it's recited one time, it purifies 80,000 billions eon karma, purified. You have to remember, don't forget. I'm not BBC, I'm not CN, I'm not ABC or talking TV, not blah, 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 not that. Don't forget. So by reciting one time, not billions, not 100,000, one time it purifies, the 80,000 billion yuan. You can come again for it. I shouted enough. So it's still longer in your mind. Even don't remember next life, but at least remember next year. Remember at least next year, next month, next week, tomorrow. All that is important. It's about Kangyur. From Buddha's teaching, Kangyur is not some from garbage or some newspaper, not like that. Then rejoice. How you are so fortunate. This time you met with Dharma. They are spreading Buddhism. Then how you are so fortunate. Have an opportunity to recite this. You understand? You have to recognize how you are unbelievable fortunate. You understand? Not Mickey Mouse. You're not Mickey Mouse. Sorry, this is enough. You're not Mickey Mouse. You're not Kasa. Okay, so forth. Now that's then when you practice tantra without obstacles, you can succeed by reciting this. So this then just by hearing this Buddha's holy name mantra, you never return back from enlightenment, from the path of great enlightenment, Buddhahood. So always you're going to, always the benefits is always you're going to enlightenment, not return back, going to lower realms. By hearing this, of course, no question, by reciting this, okay? So those things you have to write down, keep it in mind, You can keep, as I said, you can keep it in the heart and brain. And better to keep everywhere, part of the body. Every corner of the body. everywhere they're sensitive, you can keep it there. Somebody might think I'm crazy. Somebody might think I've been crazy today. Taking some drugs or taking some LSD. One student offered LSD to Lama and myself. Very early times, we haven't built a monastery. Early times, we were in a tiny room. There's a door and the Lama there, I'm there. Yeah, then the window, tiny room. So, in the very early times, somebody offered. One student, I think at that time we haven't started course. I don't think so. So people coming from Kathmandu, or just or hippies or happies. Or happies or hippies or. So anyway, come, just some people come. So one student, I don't know, some student or LSD, so Lama, we put it at the altar. We put it at the altar. Then I don't know what happened. Maybe giving somebody, but I don't remember. Anyway. Then, by revealing this Buddha's mantra, then all the Buddhas happened from this. And due to this mental power, and the Buddha himself became enlightened. And then even jealousy, become supreme in Buddha-Sabba's conduct through the mantra. So I think this is what in the Kangyur. So Buddha's teaching that. So so this we from Gabon, we have been reciting this from the very first course. Lama Tonpa Chom Den, this and that. Anyway, so fortunate, unbelievable fortunate, you see. So how many students, up to now, how many students in the FMD died? So they all heard this. You understand? They all heard this. You understand? So how that's incredibly fortunate. You understand? Even didn't get to learn so much others, but just haven't heard this. Can you imagine? Oh, not returning to the Lord. You understand? Oh, all that. Yeah, Today I mentioned this. So along with that, so you see, most unbelievable, beyond our imagination, our concept. You see, ordinary people like me. So, just able to see figure as a thangka or the picture of Buddha and painting of Buddha. So statue or painting of Buddha, you see. Just most unbelievable benefit. You should understand this. So, it loved Buddha Shantidev's teaching, loved not Buddha Chavatara, but loved. We asked His Holiness to give teaching, so His Holiness kindly gave the teaching divided in half. Because there was many other teachings like Buddha Chavatara, 37 practices. So many teachings given to that. With that. So I think the first time I think His Holiness, we requested His Holiness that His Holiness stayed on the Maitreya Buddha project land. During that teaching, during the first teaching of Labdhu. So the first monk came to check from the office, the Desung Legungda protecting the office that protects His Holiness. So came to check, and the man said, it's the best. It's better than the stupa, where Gilu Monastery, where normally he lives. So much better protection down there, because the backside is totally empty. Nobody's there. I mean, that's naturally empty. So the protection is very good down there. So His Holiness kindly blessed. Not only I'm a ghost, His Holiness, we didn't invite His Holiness. There were 1,000 waterfall offerings. Wow, unbelievable. Then culturally, His Holiness blessed. His Holiness blessed and gave a teaching and said that the Maitreya project will succeed. His Holiness said that. And then after His Holiness went at this near the stupa to give teaching, I think extensive offering there, maybe they taught, maybe priests or they taught candle lit at the, so maybe there's a kata hanging, around thangkas, so the candle flame touched to that, so it's a good fire. So only the middle Buddha, those huge, large thangka was burned, but the very center, that Buddha didn't get burned. But I think other thangkas were burned in the huge, what do you call it? What our thangkas are put there, so that. So then, when I arrived after the teaching, the ritual attendant Teshla said, is auspicious. The Mebarva, so the river besides Mebarva means flat, but it means progression, progress, it's a sign of progression. So it's said it's good. He mentioned that. However, so then half of the teaching we received in the next year, the year after that. So that left. Condensed practice. I love to. I don't know how others translate.
Compendium of trainings, teacher. Compendium of trainings.
Compendium of training. Compendium of training. I love to. They have condensed practice also. It's a symbol there. So they mentioned quoted to Buddha's teaching by Shantideva, great Buddha Shantideva, quoted to Buddha's teaching. 대배톱집에 자기도 the 대배톱집에 자기도. The mudra of the sutra of the mudra, developing the power of devotion. That's the title of the sutra, the Kangyur. So there it says somebody, universe equaling the number of the I'm not sure the atoms or the dust of the earth, dust of the universe. Universe equaling the number of the dust of the universe, dust of the universe or atom of the universe. Maybe dust, I'm not sure. Dust of the universe. That many universe, equaling the number of the dust of the universe. So that many universe completely filled with jewels. Completely. You see the bowl totally full up with the grain offering, you see, totally full, all like that. So you see that many universe filled with jewels. You call the number of the dust of the universe. So, whom to offer is the soul to realize the arhatas, not talking Buddha, but soul to realize the arhatas. How many souls to realize the arhata? How many souls to realize the arhatas? So equaling a number of the dust of the universe. So there are many solitary realized arahatas, rangye, nidita jamba, rangjeta jamba. So arahatas here listener, the arahatas, solitary realized arahatas. This is particular the solitary realized arahata who has qualified so much of a marriage. Then here listener arahats. So the harmony, not just one, equal number of the dust of the universe, there is arahatas. Okay? So you offer them. How long? You have to understand how long. For eons. But how many eons? How many eons? I think equaling the number of the sand grains of river Ganga. The river Ganga is very long, very wide. So sand grains are wow, beyond from our concept. Imagination, what we imagine, what is beyond. So eons, but how many eons? Equivalent number of the sand grains of the river Ganga. How many eons? Equivalent number of the sand grains of the river Ganga. You understand? Oh. So now, itself, marriage is unbelievable. We can't imagine, ordinary people can't, it's beyond from, imagine that all the God can understand. Like that, you see. Yeah, but I want to tell you something just before ending this. In the past, in India, one poor person offered medicinal food, but only one time, 4 monks, offered to 4 monks, 4 ordinary monks, not Arya, not exalted monk, who has a direct perception of emptiness, not that. Ordinary monk, 4 ordinary monk. He met, this poor man met offering medicinal food to 4 of them. So what happened? The man died, not died right after that offering. You may think right after that he died. You may think like that. Of course, he has to die after some time. What happened was he was born as a king in India, King Kashika, most powerful, most wealthy, famous, most wealthy, most powerful, King Kashika. Oh, next life was born. Just offering the medicinal food one time to 4 monks, to 4 ordinary monks. So just understand that. What happened? Offering the Sangha, 4 groups, even that ordinary Sangha. So this is what happened next life. Most powerful, most wealth, King Kashika. So, that's the next life. What difference what happened. Then then you can understand. From there, you come this example, this story. There are many arahatas who are free from samsara. So to realize arahatas. So how many? Equal number of this and dust of the universe. There are many arahatas. Unbelievable. Wow. See, can't imagine. There are many arahatas. So somebody make offering. She told that many universe filled with the jewels. I think I have the text. I'll check again. I think the universe filled with jewels. According to equal number of the dust of the universe. But I'll check that. Make sure again the number. So offering to the soul to realize the arahatas who are free from samsara, you can number the dust of the universe. So now, you see now, think of this, merit, can you imagine, can you imagine, you can't imagine the merit, how much merit you collect. So now, just somebody just sing a statue, or somebody just sing statue of Buddha. Somebody just sing a statue of Buddha. So there's Islam painting like Tara painting, or there are so many paintings here. So Islam painting a statue of Buddha. So somebody, believer or non-believer, none is always believer. A believer or non-believer, just merely sing the statue of Buddha, okay? Or collect numberless greater merit, numberless greater merit than somebody universe, filled with jewels and offered so to realize the arahatas, the equal number of the dust in the universe. That sounds unbelievable merit. But compared to this, just somebody seeing the statue, painted of Buddha, just believer or non-believer, just merely sing, I did collect numberless greater merit than before. Whatever the merit before, the merit before becomes small compared to this one. And then now you understand. Now you understand why I'm interested to build a Maitreya statue, big one. Well, I planned 50 story before many years, but we built in the dream. We built in the dream. Maybe you thought it's okay. Anyway, sorry. So So actually, of course, so that it didn't get, then that it didn't get succeed. So actually, now there are two. One, so this is talking about large, not small. We're not talking about satsang. So build many times the life size and life size. So I remember also in Tibet the nunnery, Reciting and nunnery. So 300 nuns. So I don't know. Yes, I didn't see all the nuns, but I went to nunnery. Got up at 5 or 4 o'clock from the place where we were. And then we went in the morning, very early morning, they went to the nunnery. That's where Lama Tsongkhapa, where he did Hiruga retreat, small cave, very, very small cave. Yeah. So, because so they had a Maitreya statue, but it was destroyed, during the destruction time. So we Maitreya Lhasa, they offered life size one. So life size, I think, quite few, quite a number. So the no, it's a big one. So met through computer in Salt Lake. So kata. So the bigger, similar, this stupa, bigger it is, the more people from the world come to see. So they get unbelievable merit, as I mentioned right now. Right now, I mentioned the quotation from Kangyur. So just by seeing, even believer or non-believer, just by merely seeing, it says, merely seeing numberless greater merit than before. Offering diamond offering to the universal, to diamond soldiers, others, all that, they see. So that becomes small compared to this one. So it's similar, for example, the stupa here. This is a Maitreya statue. So far we did is a 7-story Pema Sambhava statue we did. And so now probably 15 years ago, so far I can see that, yes, so to pray. So that we see benefits. So now you can see the benefits. So if you make a small one, even the people, how many people come to see the small one? Even such a time. How many people in the world come to see? So anyway, now you can get the idea. So you see, so important. If you want to help the world people, you see, it's such a most profound, deep way to want to help. You see. So, sorry, this is a core You see, you are helping them to create such easiest way, cause of happiness. Cause of happiness, you understand? Such profound, deep, it's good to give the money to the whole old people to make money charity, $1 billion to each sentient each person, $1 billion to each person. But they won't protect them to not be reborn the Lord realm. Protect them, make them to not be reborn Lord realm. That doesn't do. Even you give $1 billion to each person in the world, and doesn't make it doesn't make the person to be free from samsara step like that, and doesn't make free from the Lord Nirvana, doesn't make to achieve enlightenment to be just like that. You understand? You have to understand. So even you give $1 billion to each person in the world. You understand? Then now this see, for example, this stupa or the Maitreya statue. Now we have two, Kushinaga and Kasure, where Buddha, where passed through the statue. So Kushinaga, and then they're going to build a big one there. Then maybe a smaller one, few stories at Buddha Gaya. So still we are planning. Now there are two. So I don't want to repeat why it become two. So it will take time. So anyway, so when I went back to America after the petition from Buddha, his one did observation in the front Buddha in the Buddha Gaya, the inside stupa Buddha. Soon it says, we asked our boss, but that means Buddha in the stupa. So his students came in the morning, Sojong, the confessing the downfalls, Nigrikama, the broke the vows, so that you see, I can make pure, restore. So the backside, the monks, so before that, someone did observation from Buddha. So my prayers, and by holding my hand, lit the golden batalim that was offered. So there it came out Kushinaga. By asking Buddha, came out Kushinaga. And the Kushinaga, where Maitreya Buddha, Guru Shanyan Buddha was took birth in the Lumbini, Maitreya Buddha will take birth in the Kushinaga. So after I arrived at San Francisco airport, American on Tapa, then I told her what happened. They said, that's very auspicious, because that's the place where Maitreya Buddha will take the birth. So that's then you see now you listen. Even greatest numberless marriage, if you make offering light offering, incense offering, flower offering, prostration. Sorry, maybe you heard something else. I make sure, not you hear something else. So anyway, make sure. So anyway, now you see, by doing the light offering, the flower offering, the incense offering, prostration, so forth, you collect even greater numberless merit. You understand? Greater than before merely seeing form, merely seeing the Buddha statue. You understand? Yeah, you got numberless greater merit, but now even more. You understand? Oh, dear, I have to understand that. It is mentioned in the Kangyur, Buddhist teaching. This text, Sutta. So now you understand how does it benefit the world to the sentient beings. You understand? Otherwise you think, oh, I'm wasting money. No, I'm wasting people's money. I'm wasting, you see, all people's money, you know. Oh, they're saying, even 1 rupee is missing, wasting. I'm wasting even 1 rupee. Somebody donated 1 rupee, well, I'm wasting. You might think like that. So concerning, yeah, like that. So you see, how it's a great benefit to the sentient beings. You understand? Oh, from there, then all the happiness of the enlightenment, not only temporary happiness, all the happiness of this, happiness of all the future lives. Then the ultimate happiness liberated of samsara. Then there is the ultimate happiness, the happiness of the Buddhahood. After they get the result after enlightenment. You understand? All the happiness after enlightenment. You have to understand like that. Not just simple happiness, just like eating ice cream or some, just few minutes pleasure. Not like that. Few minutes pleasure. Oh, not like that. Few minutes or pleasure, few hours pleasure, or few minutes pleasure, or few seconds pleasure, or not like that. You understand? Like that. The happiness what they achieve up to enlightenment. Like that. You see? From the happiness, future lives. Then liberation, then full enlightenment. Then you see liberate numberless sentient beings from the ocean of samsara. From the ocean of samsara, everyone will do that. Then bring the sentient beings to the pillar. Happiness, total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization of thangkas. So you bring every sentiment down. You understand? This is the benefit. Why we are making so many statues? Why? That's, you understand? Such an easy way to help sentient beings. You understand? Deep, profound, bring up to enlightenment. Not to give $1 billion to each paper, $1 billion to each paper, they solve their problem. That doesn't solve the problem. That doesn't purify negative karma defilement. It doesn't purify negative karma defilement collected from beginning literature, but that do not purify. You understand? Okay. So, similar to this. Stupa here. You understand now? You understand? How so good for so beneficial for the world people. You understand? So they can bring peace is just by the way, you know. I'm talking about the ultimate peace, not just temporary peace. Temporary peace comes with the main, our aim is the ultimate peace, enlightenment, Buddhahood. You understand? Like that. Yeah. Okay, so just by seeing, you understand? Just by seeing, merely seeing, believer other, non-believer or believer, same, believer. Sorry, just merely by seeing, wow, merely by seeing, yeah. That's why for example, here, Tara. That you see. Now we can see how that is so important to show. Thousand people come to see. Now you can see how that is so important. You see? Otherwise you might think it's only trouble. Only trouble. So much trouble to put out. Only torturing people. I mean, this thangkas only torture people. To torture people in the world. So we have also a large Pema, wider than this, Pema Sambhava in Nepal. This was met South India, huge ground, Pema Sambhava met. And he, I think he left America, and later on he said, if I need again, then he will come back. But huge. So we did 3 ceremony. So Pema Sambhava Thangkas. So we didn't do the puja Pema Sambhava ceremony with the Pema Sambhava special day because I don't know when I can come back but I want to see experience put up, and then it's a talk over talk. Talk we didn't do led by, not by Kapon, but Unze said, he can lead everything, but no, I don't. So I want this Dengu Chintin, which is the huge Lama, his owners took initiation from him. His monastery monks, we asked him to do Pema Sambhava puja, talk offering. They did very good. So the first time I was going to embody incarnation of Chintan Rinpoche, but he had a knee not healthy, so he had to go to Singapore to I think operation or something. So didn't get to it didn't happen. So what happened was Chöji Nyema. I think he was in school or Dalhousie when I was in school that met by Prince Betty, the second, not the first, second British nun. Second British nun, Tibetan tradition, the nun. I'm sure, beginning I'm sure maybe Christianity, but lived in Sri Lanka, so at Baksa she came, she had a yellow dress, she sang puja, and then, so came 3 times or 2 times, old lamas and then young lamas meet the whole sect. So then her daughter and son at same university as Nehru's, Pandit Nehru's ex-primary son, Nehru's daughter and son. They were friends. So I think Nehru sent Prabhupada to look after the monks. Because I think she was Sri Lankan, from Canberra, Sri Lanka, Buddhist. So I think somehow through the connection of their son-daughter friend with the Nehru's son-daughter in the university, so I think she given job to look after the monks escaped from Lhasa in different areas, different parts of Tibet monasteries. So then she became, I think, very interested in Tibetan Buddhism, and from there, so that's how through the interest connection with Tibetan Buddhism. So she started school every 6 years in a year, about 6 times. Then stopped. So I was invited many times, but then I went the first one in Delhi, then another one in Dalhousie, then that's all, two times. 6 months. But I didn't get to learn English. My class was the second class. So what the teacher teach, I don't understand at all for the 6 months. So I just filled up, the book with the, because just just filled up. I don't understand. So kind of so I couldn't understand what the teacher was talking. But it was a translator. Of course, that would help very much. But we would learn a lot, so much. But there was no time. I don't have the language or to understand what they speak. So like that. So anyway, like that. Okay. Then it was very interesting examinations, So the teacher's room is just you cross some room, then teacher's room where they write the tomorrow examination. They write on the paper, big pillar, then keep there. So the present abbot of Namgyal Monastery, Trumdor Rinpoche, we were at Baksa, Geshe-Rabten Rinpoche disabled, myself, Trumdor Rinpoche, the Gonzalo Rinpoche, Switzerland, through us. For some we fight, and so that anyway, I'm not going to be a father. Trumdor Rinpoche went to get the teachers, what they wrote. It's night time, so the teacher's not there. So he went in the room, took out our class, the examination paper. We all sat down on the floor and wrote down, but didn't know what to put in the empty place. But copied, but didn't have at all tomorrow's examination. But there's one Lama in our class, Tupten, he did a 3-year retreat, and he passed away during the retreat. He's a very good, I think it's very good, very knowledgeable, very good practitioner. He was the man, after going Geshe Mataji passed away, the center in Switzerland, New Zealand. Then I think Tuten Rinpoche was the main teacher teaching, giving initiation and teaching. Then there's another one, Hamgur Rinpoche. He made dharmas, helped to make dharma, things like that. So, so Tuten Rinpoche was our same class, second. So he doesn't learn normally, not much. He takes the life very easily, very happy, go walk and come back. Doesn't spend time to read and study, don't do much. But whenever there's the examination, he passes away. He becomes the first. Always he passes the examination, he becomes the first. It's like this. The karma. It's karma. So like that. Always he passes away. The first. So I myself, see, don't understand what to put inside. No idea. So we copied tonight. We copied, without teacher knowing. Which I brought from the room, dark room. So we all copied, but didn't have tomorrow for them. So, it's okay, go back. Okay. You see, so therefore, you see, building large statue or stupa. You see, now you can see. So more people come to see. More people come to see. You see, now you can see. Yeah, even the flies going around. Even the flies, butterflies or flies, and even that goes around. You see. Great cause of enlightenment. So you see now, all like that. In Singapore, in Sri Lanka, I think Burma or Sri Lanka, Burma, Burma. Everywhere there's Trudra family. I think everywhere there's stupa. There's a statue of the stupa everywhere. Unbelievable. The Burmans, what about the devotion to it? Amazing. Then there's one place, I think Burma, where there's 1,000 Buddha. Is it Burma? Huh? Is it Burma? Huh? Sri Lanka? Burma? Huh? What? So anyway, it's okay. So that is done. Sorry. So Jerbuddha is coming soon to have that. So the Tara, they say, 2 times Kasuri is exposed. You see, people, thousands of people both places came to see Kasuri. So you see, now you can say how much benefit you gave to them by putting thanga up. You understand? How much benefit is the sentient being? All the speech is not just temporary happening, but to achieve enlightenment. You see? All of that, you see. So he made many big thangkas. First one, Nalanda, Reciting and 2 Arahatas. But how many thangkas he made? He generated the Lamas, many thangkas. but he never wanted to take money from me, never. So was like that. I mean, there's so much to. It's unbelievable kind he did this, but then, of course, there's so much to do on the still extra. Still, I mean, not extra. Sorry. So much to do now. Still on this. Yeah, so much unbelievable, beautiful, like maybe. So I hope he will accept. I don't know whether he will accept others to do or himself to do. I'm not sure. Then unbelievable. You can. So anyway, okay. Then you see now. See, like this, not one thing. Brahmin women sprinkled sandalwood powder on the Buddha's feet. On the Buddha's feet. So Buddha explained, it purifies. That purified 800 million and 4 million eons of negative karma. Buddha told her it purified 800 million eons. And top of that, I think it's 4 million, I think, not 40. 40. I don't remember. 44 million, I think. Do you remember? Huh? 4 million, I think. 800 million. That's of course, yes. Then I think 4 million on top of that. 440. Yeah, I couldn't find my notes. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't find my notes. Yeah, so like that. You understand? Also, that many eons of negative karma is purified. After she sprinkled sandalwood powder on the Buddha's holy feet. So Buddha told that to her. So like that. So now you have to understand, one water bowl, one light, one incense, one offering, the Christmas light, just one. Has that much merit purify your 8 million, 48 million, 4 million. Negative karma. So I check what the 40 or 4 million. Negative karma. That much negative karma. Even offer one small light to Buddha, you understand? So like that, how many it has? Can you imagine? 8 million, 800 million and 4 million, even you over 1. Now how many there? You see, you understand? Oh, like that, you have to understand. Oh, so it's like, so it's 1 water bowl. No matter how small it is, for 1 water bowl, so that much marriage. Oh, purify that many eons, come on. You understand? And then not that, it becomes cause of enlightenment. As well as you offer Buddha, immediately it becomes cause of enlightenment. You understand? Oh, this you have to remember. Then again. You see how you are so fortunate. How you are so fortunate. I can scream more than that. I can't scream more than that. I scream the most. No, you really understand. You have to recognize. You have to recognize. How you are so fortunate. You understand? You have to recognize. Otherwise, you see, you don't think your life's precious, you don't think about, you see. So that I want. Unbelievable something. So here many offerings you offer many offerings. That's so important. You see, that in the FMT, then you do retreat all things public or alone, or able to make many offerings. So great. That's so great, so lucky, so fortunate. Unbelievable fortunate. Yes, sir? Or true that to be able to that. Okay, then you see, Kazuri, here, but I'm sent from Nepal, I think India. So there's 2 examples, the famous Sambhava, Kazuri. My mind is very poor, so I can't remember, I can't recite the quotations. It isn't there. I've sent, I think, from Nepal or something, but it's so small letter and nobody reads. So here, please understand this. Don't forget. Jambal Tajule, from the root text of Jambal. Buddha said, Ngai Koni Namshi, Tandangala Churchetan, Maombana Chebai, Sunyenamla Chebala, Chebajusi Yamai, Sona Nyamshi, Naminyam, 지대 상제 지럽대 소수제의 시민주 대제 상제 맞은 배신의 구수 예매신 타고 라로 남남에 대만 남나 예매신 무대 쳐서 소매도 대제 구수 주바인 so 잡았다 줄에 멘트 나의 코네 남시 부다세 my surrounding is the four types. Four types are already. Getsul and living Tarsiba, Getsul Pa and Getsul Ma. Getsul male, female, and Gilong Pa Ma. So full bhikshu, fully ordered monk, and fully ordered nun. So four surroundings, my four surroundings, they make offering to me now and make an offering in the future. Make offering to the four. To the statues. And I'm painting a statue. Swinging on the chapels, make an offering to the statues. No, in the Bendigo, no differences. Chapel to see no differences. You have to know that. You have to record in your mind, record in your brain, in your mind, in your heart. So you might think, if you see Buddha, then you might over, you get the humble, but over the statue, painting of Buddha, painting the small man. You might think like that. The Buddha said, no differences. You understand? You have to record in your heart. Sunam Nyamshin, Nami Nyam. So, equal merit, So you see, you make offering Buddha, and you are offering statue, painting Buddha. Sunanyams, merit equal. Naminyams, all the happening aspect result is equal. Chide Sangye Chilab days. Because it's the Buddha's blessing. So the Jewish, but ordinary people don't know that. Teaching Sangye, Machember. So therefore, without a world where Buddha did not descend, there's no statue. There's no statue. So outland countries, barbarians, there's no statue. You want the teaching Buddha, there's no statue Buddha. So then anti-Buddhist Mudekba, the non-level Mudekba. The animals cannot see. Therefore, the statues are transformation in Buddha. So I told you before, yes, I mentioned when you go pilgrimage or things like that in your room, or you pilgrimage, so in the come over there, billions of holy object paintings, then just right there, stand there. I'm going to prostrate to all the statue paintings with all this as manifestation of my Guru to save me from the Lord and to free from the samsara, to bring me to Buddhahood. Then you just turn around with the present truth, all the how many statues, the paintings. So you just turn around, just right there, within a minute, and then you see you collect totally billion, then you collect billions of cause of enlightenment. Oh, like that, it's unbelievable. Then so same thing in your room, you see. something in your room. So I'm saying, you see, so you say, yeah. So the in my room, the uptrows or Kapan or uptrows and then also Washington. See, there's the whole wall is there. Yeah, many pictures of the deities and the statues, you know. The Chonro Tara, so the many statues, many paintings. So room, except bathroom, but except bathroom, but everywhere. Also outside the holy object statues, the small stupas piled up. The big table, then another level. So all surrounded by stupa or tsatsas, Miduga tsatsa or the stupas, then you have to go around. I mean, suppose each time you come in, you do like this. But I don't remember all the time, because even I wished all the time. Each time it's come, so anyway, person doing a habit, so then it happens. So they so that incredible each time you come in. So don't have looked, but to all process. So anyway, then in the future, you can look at him, your guru, they manifest this to you and purify, free from samsara and to bring the enlightenment. But you see, to get realizations in you. But you see, later only achieve part of merit, and then you can see him as a guru, your guru, the holy object. That time, then also maybe the statues can speak to you. But if you think now, the embodiment of your guru, but then later, when you achieve those paths, then you see guru, and they also start to speak to you. Like that happened with many statues in Tibet, Nepal. So that's because the story here. Then again here. You really have to appreciate most unbelievable your karma, what you have in this life. But this life, is incredible. But this life, you think you will live a very long time, many years. No. So far, how many students died? FMD, how many thangkas died? Oh, you understand. So you can never tell. Oh, so must do now. while you're functioning, while you're alive, functioning. Then, so that's. So if you don't do now, then when? Not sure. So, this is just a side talk there. And those, I mean, you see, I have the up to house. I mean, even upstairs, outside. You see, there's just one round table. You see, you have a round. Then you have another level up. You put many stupas around. Then another level. No, there's no the stupa, kadama stupa around. Then there's another level. Then I think maybe kadama stupa, or maybe mituku tata. They're very common in Tibet, Nepal. The people who died, they purify the karma to make tata, to purify the karma. So very common. So. Beautiful tata, very beautiful tata I got. That's my first tata in Australia. I was many years ago. I wanted to drink course somewhere in Melbourne, I think, outside. So Bonnie, Nan Bonnie, she gave. I don't know where she found, but beautiful tata, wonderful. I say, and then round, you see, another load, then. Bigger kadamba stupa on the top. So this, even you have to move the house, so you can pack up. It's easy to pack up. Easy to pack up. You don't have to build on the ground. You see, no, you don't do that. So simple. You can make so simple at your place. Where people outside where people go and come to. I mean, the drawer, whatever. So anyway, first of all, if you have a holy object in the dining room, not only where you meditate, in the dining room and even outside, so that people, you see, you receive it. You receive non-believers out there. You receive all kinds of people at the house. So they. When they go back, so by seeing each holy object, as I told you already, or as I described to you, the benefits, just being seeing, or how many holy objects you see in the dining room and outside, even they didn't come in the shrine room, but you see it in the dining room and outside, how many holy objects they saw. So then they go back to their house. Wow, so many, like, what's that? Big mountains of the dust of the merit they collected. So unbelievable. Like the number of the dust of this earth. Unbelievable. They go back in their house. When they come, nothing, but when they go back, mountains, the size of the dust, the merit, so they go back. Oh, the cause of happiness, cause of enlightenment. You understand? You don't have to speak. You don't have to use your mouth to talk about it. Well, look at this, look at it. No, they come, they look at it, or they go around. All that they go back. So much cause happiness, enlightenment. You see? Oh, this you are benefiting sentient beings like that. You see, without words. Then there's something like this. You see, there's the Bedouin people, North Carolina. You must look for North Carolina. After I went there, after first or second So I suggested them to make this. They made so beautiful to go around. They made put thangkas, and they were very beautiful light offerings. So beautiful. I explained them, so that they go every day. They go around. Even their children go around. So when their children come, they go around. So beautiful. See, so it's it's easy to pack. You don't have to worry about. So you see, if you're following sleep commitment, you go around and do your commitment. You don't fall asleep. So it's very easy. So I see. So easy purify negative karmas, defilements, collector from beginner's report. Negative karmas, collector today. Everything was so powerful to purify. Then you see the people come outside. They also go around. They run around, and So anyway, so if you don't do, so easy, you can do, and you don't do, you don't care, you think it's too much and too expensive, or whatever time, so much, wow, so much time, blah, 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 until one day death comes, then gone, no time. That time, no time. That time, then how much you remember, Lord, karma, ring, and that, and finish. You see? Like that. So better, so I purify now. Correct meditation now, while you're alive. Like that, see? I start here. No, that gets in yes, I think about it, and then do like Kevin Jason lost on time. I ate them in bird and those. Okay, so maybe next one. Maybe next one for the sabao. Not right at the beginning. Slowly. Okay, thank you.